Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizka Amelia. So today I will present my presentation about economic scale, imperfect competition, and international trade. International trade is the exchange of goods, services, and capital between countries. National trade is important because it promotes economic growth through specialization, increases efficiency and productivity, expands consumer choice, facilitates technology transfers, creates jobs, and encourages cooperation between countries. Economics of scale are economic concepts that describe a decreased production cost per unit as production volume increases. In other words, the more goods or services produced, the lower the average cost to produce each unit. Types of economic scale. Economic scale can be divided into two main types. First is internal economies of scale. This type of economic scale comes from within the company itself. Efficiency gains are obtained from factors that are within the company's control. And two, external economies of scale. This type of economy scale comes from factors outside the company, but still within the same industry or geographic area. Efficiency advantage are enjoyed by all companies in the industry or region. How economies of scale drive specialization and production efficiency? So, economies of scale encourage specialization by allowing companies to focus on the production of specific goods or services in large quantities. This specialization improves efficiency as workers and machines become more skilled in specific tasks, reducing production cost per unit. The impact of economic scale and production cost and international competitiveness. First is impact of economic scale on production cost. First, average cost reduction. Economies of scale allow companies to increase production volumes, which in turn lowers the average production cost per unit. This happens because fixed costs can be distributed to a larger amount of output. Two is production efficiency. With a larger production scale, companies can adopt more efficiency technologies, especially in labor, and take advantage of purchasing raw materials in large quantities at discount price. And last is reduce operating costs. Economies of scale can also reduce other operation costs, such as marketing, distribution, and administrative costs, as these costs can be divided among a larger number of production units. Impact of economy scale on international competitiveness. First is cost advantage. Companies that achieve economies of scale have a cost advantage over their competitors. They can offer products at lower price in the international market, increasing their competitiveness. To increase market share. With more competitive price, companies can expand their market share in international market. They can export their product to more countries and attract more customers. Three, invest in innovation. The profit of economies of scale can be reinvested in research and development, allowing companies to innovate and improve the quality of their product. This increases their long-run competitiveness. And last is strengthening position in the global market. The economies of scale allow companies to strengthen their position in the global market. They can become major players in their industry and influence market trends. How does product difference leads to intra-industry trades? Product differentiation creates a variety of similar products but different features. Countries with different consumer preference will trade this variation with each other so that intra-industry trade occurs, namely trade in similar products between countries. Benefit of intra-industry trade for consumer: wider choice, more competitive price, innovation and quality, and for manufacturers, first is economies of scale, access to larger market, and specialization. Trading cycle gaps and trading models. A gap in international trade refers to significant differences in economic factor between countries involved in trade. This factor can include the level of technology, natural research, human capital, and infrastructure. This gap creates unbalanced trade patterns and can also lead to inequities in the distribution of trade benefits, with developed countries often gaining greater benefit. International trade patterns change along with the life cycle of a product. The stage of the trading patterns are introduction stage, growth stage, maturity stage, and decline stage. Transportation costs, environmental standards, and international trade. The relationship between transportation costs and international trade patterns. High transportation costs hinder long-distance trade, limiting market reach. Countries with efficient transportation infrastructure have a competitive advantage. Global transportation advantages are expanding trade, allowing for greater specialization and market access. So, the impact of transportation costs on goods prices and international competitiveness. First is influence on the price of goods. Transportation costs are an important component of the final price of internationally traded goods. The higher the cost of transportation, the more expensive the goods will be in the destination market. This is especially true for items with large volumes or weight, as well as items that are easily damaged. 2. Influence on international competitiveness. High transportation costs can reduce a country's competitiveness in international trade. Countries with lower transportation costs have a competitive advantage. Geographic location, transportation infrastructure, and logistic efficiency play a crucial role in determining transportation costs and competitiveness. How do environmental standards affect international trade? First is trade barriers. Different environmental standards between countries can be trade barriers. Countries with stricter environmental standards might restrict the import of products that do not meet those standards. Two is competitive advantage. On the other hand, high environmental standards can also create a competitive advantage. Countries that produce eco-friendly goods can gain access to markets that are increasingly concerned about sustainability. The trend of increasing environmentally consumer is driving the demand for sustainability produced products. And the last is international agreement. International agreements such as Paris Agreement on climate change affect international trade by encouraging countries to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Alright, finish and thank you.